coming on here today to give my testimony on how God saved my life. I feel like I look crazy, but it's not about me. This is about putting out there what God can do, what God has done um, in my life. So on January 23rd, I was experiencing a headache, and I was experiencing headaches months prior, but nothing compared to how bad that headache was. Um, with just me and my 1 year old son home, and I asked God to give me direction. I wasn't sure if it was just a regular headache or if it was something serious, and God gave me direction. I called my daughter and asked her to come pick up her brother. She sent her uncle, and I called 911. While on the call with 911, the dispatch asked me to unlock the door, and I felt super weak. Felt so weak. But God gave me the strength to where I could have at least walked to the door and unlock it. Luckily, there's a firehouse right at the top of my street, so it didn't take them long to get to my house. They got there within 5-10 minutes. I want to say in the process though, I think I might have been going in and out of consciousness, because I remember talking to dispatch and then my eyes going like everything going black, and then waking up to the paramedics kneeling down in front of me inside the ambulance, and them asking me, is there anyone that can watch my son? Luckily, my brother had just pulled up when they put me in the ambulance. So my brother showed his face. I let them know, like, yes, that's my brother. And then everything went black again. I woke up in the hospital to find out that I had an aneurysm. It was so scary. Woke up with my head shaved off. Like, this isn't the style that I chose. Like, they had to shave my head. Like, they had a tube right here. It was super, super scary. Super, super scary. The doctors wanted to run a bunch of tests. I had about, I want to say more than 3 angiograms while I was in the hospital. I was in the ICU for 3 weeks. While I was there, I had several mini strokes, several small strokes. My mom told me that I was intubated while I was there. My youngest daughter revealed to me, I think it was yesterday or the day before, we were watching TV, and the person on the TV, somebody on TV was intubated, and they had like the tubes and everything, and then she was like, Mommy, that's how you were. I'm like, huh? She's like, yeah, Grandma called us from the hospital, and that's how you were. You had all those tubes on you. When I tell you, this situation tested my faith in God. It tested my faith in God, because I couldn't at one point, like at one point, I started getting so anxious, started having an anxiety attack to where I couldn't stop shaking. Because my mom told me, I thought I was only there for a couple days, and then my mom revealed to me that I was there for a few weeks. And that kind of just put me in a headspace of, I don't know, it just put me in a really bad headspace. Um, and I felt like if I didn't really give it all to God while I was in that hospital bed, I wouldn't be here today. But I gave it all to God. Literally told him if he got me out of this situation, another situation, because this wasn't my first time being in a hospital, that I would give my life back to him. I grew up in a church, in a Pentecostal church. I've been baptized, all of that. Once I turned 18, I backslid. And I kept my word, and I'm keeping my word, and I'm giving my life back to God. Not a lot of people, get a chance to recover from something like that. God not only brought me through it, he brought me out of it. To the point where I'm able to do everything normal. Some people can't walk. Some people are hospitalized or vegetables. Like, I'm just grateful to God and all of his blessings. Everything that he's done for me, even though I truly don't deserve it. I really, truly don't deserve it. But that's my testimony, one of many. And would you guys come along with me as I go through this recovery process? God has blessed me to where it didn't interfere with my job. I was able to get my leave. He blessed me to where, even though I had to use all of my savings, he made sure, like, my bills were paid, my mortgage was paid. Like, God has really held me down. And I am going to be forever grateful. And the only thing that I care about now is hearing him say, well done, when this life is over. I just wanted to give my testimony because if the devil had gotten his way, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't be able to be with my kids as much as they get on my nerves. It was a lot not being able to be around my kids those 3 weeks. It was so scary. So scary. I'm just grateful. I just wanted to give my testimony and tell you guys, come along with me as I go on this journey and giving my life back to God, as well as allowing God to heal me and make my health better and recover from what the devil meant for bad. God is turning it all into good. Okay? So, anyone out there experienced anything like this? Go down in the comments. Let's chat. I love to hear stories of individuals like myself who have illnesses and God brought them out of it. A few videos back, I told my lupus story, and I know God brought me out. It's going to bring me out of that as well. Just come along with me on this journey as we live life and live life for God. Guys, stay blessed. Have a good one.
He said, this is flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. She shall be called woman. It was all woman when you saw me. Do I have any real people in this room?
Soften up the mess, drop it in the water, let the daughter find an image with
Experienced anything like this, and when I pulled up my camera, Because I realized today, like, a couple of my locks fell out. And when I pulled up my camera, I looked at myself. All of that is shaved off. So that way they could have did the surgery to stop the bleeding. It's your girl's new do for me. It's your girl's new do for me. I don't even know how far back it's cut. See the staples in my head. I'm blessed. Because many times I've been in the hospital over the last 5 years. I'm blessed. God could have taken me from my kids any one of those times. But He continues to keep me. He continues to hold on to me. I thought today was just the next day. My mom said, no, you've been here for 2 days. Like 2 days? I lost the whole day. It's like, no, today's Wednesday. You've been here since Monday. Like, well, dang. What happened to Tuesday? I don't remember Tuesday. I remember falling asleep in the ambulance. And waking up, seeing my parents visit. I don't remember being spoken to about a surgery. I don't remember being prepped for a surgery. The last 2 days just is a blur. One big blur. Alright, I'm gonna go eat these graham crackers while I can before my stomach starts to hurt.